Hi, this is Ron McTube. Today on Way of the Hunter, we're going on our first trophy deer hunt. Well, that's the hope anyway. I'm trying to bag something nice for you. Yesterday I did the sort of tutorial and the start of the game, and it was a long video. Check that out if you've already seen it. But I'm doing a walks, no walks and all sort of footage. You're going to see everything. I'm not going to edit it out like shoot, claim deer and all that. You're going to see everything. So it's going to be a long one. Get a drink, some food, sit down and enjoy the footage, and hopefully we find something nice. So yesterday I explored the map a bit. I found some new tree stands. Where tree stands are, there's lots of animals. So when you find these, you're good. You know this stuff about. Now what I would like to say is you can't run around on this and expect to see deer, because they'll be gone before you even get close to them. So you do have to think about your approach. Think about the wind direction. It's a hunting sim, it really is. So in the background, about 500 meters away, we've got a group of deer. I don't know if they're male, female, what species you are yet, but we're going to go over and take a look, and hopefully it's something nice there. Now yesterday I brought some new binoculars, so I'm nearly skint. I've got 443 in cash. So what we need is to get some money in the bank so we can get some better gear. As you play the game more and more, you level your character up, his perks, and you unlock them by doing various different things. We'll have a look at those later in the video. But now we're just going to try and see what these deer are. Now, certain species of animals have different need zones, times they eat, sleep, drink, and as you find them, kill them, collect their zones, this unlocks the information. So it's quite interesting, and it tells you then in the encyclopedia when to go basically hunt them, where they'll be, what they're doing at certain times of the day. And you can actually see this when you're around the map. So you'll see them resting, eating, do you know what I mean, drinking. And I'm glad it's so realistic. It's a beautiful map we're on at the moment. There's two maps, and we're just exploring to see what we can find. But we've just found, oh, there's another group over there. So we've got a few groups that are eating. I think there might be whitetail and mule deer. So I'm hoping we can find something nice to shoot. At first I was a kind of bit puzzled about certain things, but it is slowly coming to me. I am a new player, so that's why I wanted to show you the warts and all. I could just edit it out and do it like perfect and just do it over and over and over, but I wanted to try and show honest, true footage. What is that over there? Now that looks like a decent male, but that is way too far away. Way too far. Not with this gun and this scope. Look, we're not getting anywhere near that. And I can't even see what it is. So what we're going to do is we'll go to this group in front of us first, try and, if there's something reasonable, we might shoot it there, or even if it's a small book, I might shoot it just for the money, to get my bank up. But yeah, there is definitely a big progression system in this, and we'll take a look at some of the stuff in a minute, but let me just creep over. Now as you can see down the bottom left, you've got Q for hunter sense. That is a vital part of the game. So when you use this, you can see tracks in the grass, you can track animals from like blood and stuff, and all this progresses as you play more and more. So basically you start out as a noob like me, a new player. It's not you're not going to even learn much in a few hours. You really have to put time into it, but you think about that in the long run, that's going to be really in depth and keep you playing and keep you going, as you can see what you can open up. So these are the perks, right? Bolt action rifles. I'm going to go through all these perks, but as you see, look, I've shot one, but as you do it, look, 25% increase. So each time you unlock one of these, and it's going to take quite a while, because like I say, you can't just sprint around shooting animals. You really have to take your time. But when you do, look at all this. So imagine once you've unlocked all these and you become a better hunter, you've got more experience, it's going to make a big difference to your gameplay. So there's lots to unlock. It's going to take a long time to unlock, but as you go up the progression tree, you're going to gradually get better and better at hunting, and hopefully get better animals along the way. But these are all the perks. So there's quite a few for weapons, hunting as well. So basically the hunting, that's sort of like the difficulty level. You can pick what you want. Now Explorer is what I'd recommend for a start. That's sort of like a beginner level, but you can change this as well. So say if you think it's too easy at a certain point, then you can go up to like the next one and then like the hardest level. So it's really good. It's a really in-depth sort of skill tree with perks and stuff, and the progression really will work. At first I was like, oh, that's a bit hard to do that, hard to do this, hard to do that. How am I supposed to? It's just because you're a new player. So I wanted to explain that to you. Things will get easier, better as you play more. So it just slowly unlocks, the game does, as you progress. So really well thought out. Like I say, at first I just thought, you can't see that, can't see that. That could do with being tweaked. And then I realised it's just part of unlocking. So you get better and better, and you probably see tracks better. You can run better, walk, silent. You know what I mean, silent. And all things like that unlock. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I've just seen that big rack and I want to go over and see what it is. But I'm just looking round because I was up on a mountain behind me and I've seen a few groups, and I thought, right, we'll go down there, we'll check them out. And like I say, at certain times of the day they'll be eating or drinking like they would naturally, or resting. And in the tutorial we shot one over here near a stand and we collected that, but that was like the tutorial. But now we're actually proper hunting. There's something over there. I did see some badgers over here as well. I seen a nice male pheasant. So there's lots of animals about, but you just have to come at certain times of the day. And like I say, as you hunt, progress, collect animals, find the need zones, like rest need zones and where to drink and things like that. That shows up on your map as well. So a lot of us will be familiar with that kind of system. But yeah, it's like I say, it's really starting to unlock now, and I'm really impressed because I wasn't sure if it's going to be this in depth, if it's going to be arcade, but now I'm starting to play more and more. I'm getting it now. I really am getting it. So I think we're in for a good time here and a really good hunting game. So only thing is, I keep getting mixed up with some of the buttons. So they're like these like stages of walking and running. Stages of where you like go prone, crouch and stand up and things like that, and they're different buttons to what I'm normally used to using, so I'm sort of getting it mixed up. I'm sure you will for a start, but don't get annoyed by it. It's just because you're a new player. It's like anything. If you know something, you know it. If you don't, you don't. So you're going to get confused or mixed up with things, and it's just part of playing the game for the first time and as a new player. So what I'm trying to gauge is roughly where they are. Now you have got markers you can stick down, and that might be a good idea. If you see like deer at say 400 meters, put a marker at say maybe 100 meters in front of you, or 150, so you've got like 250 meters, so you can't really spook them. It'll be interesting to see how close we can get to some deer. Might try that on these in front of us when we get there, but I'm going to crouch walk up to them, and hopefully we don't spook them and maybe get our first proper kill. Now at your cabin you have got a trophy lodge, so you can mount trophy animals. There's multi-mounts, there's normal mounts, there's an arrangement, a variation of different trophy mounts. So if we get something nice, I might try and mount it. I don't know if it costs money though, I haven't looked into that yet, so we'll learn that if we do get something nice. But I haven't got much cash, so I hope it isn't much money, because like I say, I'm proper skint and we need to get some kills first. But if we do get something or get a few animals, maybe we'll have enough. Yeah, no chance with that scope. That's 200 meters zeroed, and that's 400 and something. So I think we'll go for this group over the water. I think it's near where the stand was yesterday. Just going to creep over, but as you can see, I'm just using my hunter sense. Now at first it seems a bit weird, it's sort of like a spider sense, and you're not, it's a bit odd at first, but the more you get used to doing it, it becomes natural in a way. So it's an interesting take. Right, we should be able to see these, they should be quite close. There you go. So you use your hunter sense and look at them, and then basically it'll tell you what they are and all the details. So there you go, it's white-tailed deer. So we could be getting our first whitetail now. And as you can see, the trophy rating, male level 1. So they're small male whitetail. Apparently you're supposed to shoot smaller males, and the age depends on certain things, and then basically if you kill them and they come back, like herd management, and you gradually build and get bigger males from shooting sort of smaller males and that, but the bigger, older, fitter males are the real trophy males you're looking for. So we've got probably 8 or 10 white-tailed deer there, only small level 1s. And we're just going to see. Oh, we've got another group of rares. Any good ones there? What are they? So we're only about 150 metres from them on my left, and they're not spooking. But maybe that's because they're just small. You know what I mean? They're juvenile deer, so they're not too spooky. But I have seen some running when I was jogging about 300 metres away, and they just run straight off into the woods. So yeah, you have got to approach right. Mule deer. So there you go. They're young. Small mule deer. We've got a mixture of male and female. So what we've got there, got about 8 or 10 as well. There's nothing really decent there, I don't think. I don't know if the trophy ones mix with small ones as well, or if it's just like they stick with the same age class. So let's have a look, see anything else. But there's plenty of deer about. So don't worry if you don't see anything at the start, but I would definitely say do not run about. Just walk or crouch walk. Take your time. You'll probably learn the hard way like I have a few times. I have spooked quite a few deer already, but it's very realistic and I do like this. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to shoot one of these and hopefully down it. But remember, we've only shot one deer, so it's not straightforward. It might seem straightforward, but it isn't. So we've got an ideal position. We've worked out where we want to shoot it. Like I say, work out where you want to be. Now we need to get our zeroing right. Here we go. I'm hoping that's good. You're scattering. That looks like the injured one. Is he going to drop? I hope I've hit him right. But as you can see, it's not just a drop on the spot. They will run off. And then you will have to track them. But I haven't seen him run past there, so I think we've got him. So that was about a 100 metre shot. And as you see, it's not just straightforward. You've got to think about your approach. It hasn't spooked those though. But then again, they're low scoring, so maybe that's why, I don't know. But that's about 200 metres away from where I shot. There's that big, I see something big over there, the big antlers. I think it's a mule deer. So we may go and track that in a minute and try and get a shot on it. So let's go and collect this one first. So this would be our first proper kill, a small whitetail buck. Trophy rating of 1. What do you think of the footage up to yet? Do you like what you see? Are you a sim person? Do you like hunting sims? Or do you like a more arcadey style hunting game? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really enjoying this. It reminds me of when I first started playing the Hunter Classic. It really does. I got so in depth, involved, the atmosphere, and it does feel like that. I'm really surprised. I didn't expect this. I thought it was going to be a bit more arcadey, but no, you've really got to think about what you're doing. It's not a run and gun, just shoot and collect. You've really got to think about how you're hunting. It makes a big difference. And that's good because it gets you involved in the gameplay. And you stop thinking about that, you just start playing and enjoying it. There you go, look. We've got the drinking lead zone. hunting pressure, so we can see he's down. See that purple spot? There you go, need zones. Right. I'm tempted to have a look at these and shoot on these, but I might just leave them for now. There's no high scoring males there. They're all many young and juvenile deers, so like I say, you're supposed to kill certain deers and then herd management and then get better deers. That's the idea behind it. Monaco Steve, if you're watching this or see this, he's a veteran like me, the Hunter Classic, been around for nearly 14 years with the Hunter games. Me and him was talking about this kind of system for over 10 years, and to actually see it in games now, I bet it'll make him smile, because he went really deep into it. I think he's a biologist as well, to do with animals and stuff. Good, there you go, we'll analyse that. But yeah, I bet he'll be happy to see this. It's nice when you see ideas but you think they're too complex. It's easy to just say something, but to make it happen is a totally different thing. But yeah, Steve used to come out with a very detailed herd management system and managing hunting reserves and things like that, and he wrote some really good posts back in the day, like I say, over 10 years ago. And like I say, I'm actually seeing sort of some of this come into hunting games now, which is nice to see. Right, now you use your hunter sense and then you track it and what they do, but I know he's down because we've just seen that blood and we've seen him not run any further, so I think it was a nice clean shot. But use your hunter sense, track him. It's a bit like Classic where you collect 3 and then it counts towards like levelling up and stuff. So here he is, small little whitetail buck, but that is our first one. There you go. Through the lungs, nice clean shot. So this is the bullet camera. It shows you where you shot. You can see the organs, the vitals, where you hit. Very detailed. It shows the shot, how it went through the deer as well. On the bottom right, shows you what I shot it with. So I shot it with the Remington 783, the 243 Win. Wind speed was 5 meters per second, and the shot distance, which was 103 meters. So not a very far shot, but we got him. We got our first whitetail deer. So, as you collect things to do with the animals you're shooting, you unlock things in like the Encyclopedia, in animals and things like this. So you learn about the animals you're actually hunting. So, white-tailed deer. The deer can be recognised by the characteristics white underside to the tail. It raises its tail when alarmed to warn predators that it's been detected. Bucks have either a typical or atypical antler arrangement. Typical antlers are symmetrical with points going straight up from the main beam. Atypical antlers are asymmetrical and the points may project at any angle from the main beam. So here you go. These are the need zone times. You can see what they are when they're eating, drinking, resting and so on. You've got the animal weights also. It tells you how old they are. So young are 1 to 2 years old, adult are 3 to 5 years old, and mature are 6 to 8 years old. You've got the weight of the young, the females, and the ones we're looking for are obviously the mature males, 6 to 8 years old, 136 kilo to 183 kilo. They're the ones we're after, the trophy whitetail. So you've got lots of information here, and look, the page unlocks when a player harvests an animal or analyzes static signs of the animal for the 3rd time. So every time you collect 3 animal sort of items to do with that specific one, you unlock something else. So really good, detailed, and it works out well. And it gives you the incentive to hunt because you know you're going to unlock more, progress more. So the progression system really does work. And that's what I'm getting. At the start, I didn't expect any of this, didn't know any of this was in it, so I wasn't sure, do you know what I mean? I thought, is that it? I see a few groups that it's quite open. Is that all there is? And now, as I'm hunting, learning, exploring, you find out there is a very, very detailed system to weigh the hunter. And it makes you want to go on and get more, progress more, and it's exciting. It really is. So I'm very happy about that. I'm just saying a drink of my tea if you want to just sit in here. It's quite exhausting actually doing really long videos, and especially in this heat as well. It's been really hot and humid. But yeah, I'm very impressed. Like I say, what do you think from what you've seen up to yet? I can't say I've been excited this much for a game for a long time, to be honest. I think the last game I was this excited for was when Call of Wild came out 5 years ago, and before that, nearly 14 years ago, the Hunter Classic. So it's not a very common occurrence, especially in hunting games. It's not very often you get a good hunting game. Mostly, I prefer sim style hunting games myself. So there's only been 2 hunting games in the last 14 years I've really enjoyed. So when a good one comes along, and this is a good game, this is a really good game, Way the Hunter. I'm not just saying it, I'm really enjoying it. Like I say, it's a very rare thing, or it doesn't come round very often. So it's nice to get something new on the hunting scene. So a lot of people are going to be very happy about this. So let's go over. I tell you what, we're going to try and find. I did see a big rat. I think it's either a mule deer or white-tailed deer in the distance, like far away. So we're going to go over that way and see if we can get him. It would be excellent if we can get a really nice trophy one and mount it in this video. We've only got 774 in cash though, so that might be an issue. See, you can mark areas of the map using markers. So this is very useful. Maybe you know you shot something somewhere, so you can mark it, then backtrack if you're not sure where it went. Or like I was saying earlier, if you know the herd's 400 meters away and you don't want to spook it, mark a little closer so you know you can run up to that point and then crouch walk or whatever once you get to that distance. So it is useful. Now I'm starting to think about the game more and more. I'm just thinking, I'm only just starting to unlock the game. Imagine what is in the game. And we don't know, that's the thing. That's the exciting thing. We don't know what there is in the game. So there's going to be a lot to learn, explore. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you're going to see a lot of videos from me on Way the Hunter as I explore the reserves and the animals. Can't wait to see some of the big stuff as well. So, we're going to trot over here. I think near the river we might be able to see over. Vantage points are key in this if you can get to them and look around. And that's what I've been doing. I've been going up some of the mountains, hills, and then looking down the valley into, you know what I mean, the grassland areas where deer would be either drinking or eating or resting, and using the height advantage to try and glass across the plains and find nice animals. But as you can see, we're taking our time. Hopefully we see the one I was after. Now he was eating. I've noticed he eat and then like move a little bit and then move around, but that is him. That has got, it looks like a really good rack, and look how he's eating. You might have just messed up, and that is a monster. It's a monster mule deer. That's the biggest thing I've seen up to yet. Alright, let's not mess this up. It's about 150 meters. Set the zero in. Please don't mess this up, Ron. Just going to double check. 142 meters. So if we, yeah, 0 at 150. Walk back a little bit. Right. Here goes. Do not mess this up, please, Ron. It looked like blood come out, didn't it? I think we're good. But that is the biggest thing, trophy-wise, I've seen. Look at them all bouncing away. Now, hopefully we've got him and went. I don't know if you can like body them or what, and they run and you never find them. We're going to find out, but that is a trophy monster mule deer. Right. I'm excited. Kind of shaking a little bit because, like I said, I've been playing quite a few hours now and I've not seen anything apart from like level 1s and stuff. That did look massive. So you might see your first trophy mule deer here. Fingers crossed. Got to track him down now though. Might be a good idea for a dog, Debs. If you're listening, way to hunter, Debs. Dogs. Tracking him. It's a little hint. Right. So, did we make the shot? Did we not make the shot? It's not simple. It's not just point and shoot. You really do have to take your time. And it felt alright. And I swear I seen blood come out the animal as I shot it. So, you can change time. And then come back to where you shot it. And then find the animal. So, that's quite useful as well. I'm just trying to mark where I shot it, just in case we have to come back to track it, do you know what I mean? So that's quite handy. It's 7:30 in the afternoon, well, night time I should say. So, hopefully we can find some blood. Somewhere around here. What's that? Urine, so it's the mule deer urine. We're going to collect all these because it should help unlock stuff. What's that? More. We're looking for blood. Come on, where's the blood? Now my hope is, with some of these blood stains and tracks and stuff, as you level up, they become more clearer. I think they will. I think that's what it is. But it can be quite hard to see if it's like as a beginner. So, where is the blood? Come on, I didn't miss that. I know I didn't. I might be a new player, but way of the hunter, but I didn't. Well, red fox resting zone. But I swear I did not miss that. Before you watch further, do you think I hit it? Let me know in the comments. I swear I hit that. It did look like blood come out of it as I shot. But I can't find where I shot it. I swear it was here. That's the only thing with big open areas in games, in hunting games. Sometimes you like maybe over exaggerate or underestimate where you shot it because of the distance. But I cannot find the blood. If I've lost that, I'm gonna be gutted. Now there's tracks and stuff, but I cannot see blood. All these tracks. Where's it gone? No, I know it went over this direction. We might just have to go that direction and hopefully see it. So I'm just analysing all these tracks, collecting the need zones. We're starting to learn a few good places to hunt now. So as I said, the more they play, the more you unlock, learn, the enjoyment increases. I'll tell you what, I've got a funny feeling we might have missed that mule deer, and I can't believe I missed it. But I can't see any blood tracks. No! Ron's noobed it. I think I have. I swear I haven't though. I'll have to go back and freeze frame it and see when I shot later on. If we don't find it. I thought that was blood then. I cannot see any blood anywhere. So, I think we made my first mistake on Way the Hunter, but as I said, I wasn't going to edit anything out. I was going to show you footage as I play, genuine footage, no biased footage, just me playing, and we'll discover the game together. But yeah, I think most people will like this game, especially if you like hunting sims, simulators in gen. Do you know what I mean? I think you'll definitely. I thought that was blood. I think you'll definitely like this game. I'm just seeing if I hadn't shot it, maybe they might have calmed down by now. The group. If we can find the group again, then maybe we can have another shot. Pheasant. That's not what we're after. We'll go after pheasants. I've seen a really nice male over here actually, really long tail, really good. But we're after that mule deer. That's the objective now of this video. Find the monster mule deer. Maybe we'll see it from this tower. So where did they go? I think they went to my right because there's no tracks here. Where did they go? I'd assume they went this sort of way as well. There's 8 or 10 of them at least, so it shouldn't be too hard to track, but I cannot see them. It's starting to get dark as well now. Nearly like sort of 8 in the evening. We'll go in this pressing the wrong button. I'm trying to crouch and I'm pressing X. X does that marker basically. And in the Hunter Classic I have it as X, so getting mixed up. Right, let's get in this tower and have a look. I cannot see anything here. What's that? Is that it? I can't believe it. We found it. He's died right under the tower. That's got to be it. I'm gobsmacked. We did hit it and we've got it. Right, we'll just have a look over here, but there he is. So we haven't messed it up. I didn't think I missed it. I'm buzzing now. I was really gutted because that's the biggest thing I've seen for a few days. I've been playing for like 2 or 3 days now and put in quite a few hours, and that's the biggest thing I've seen. Let's claim him. That looks good, doesn't it? That looks big. Right, let's have a look. So, monster mule deer, we've got him. Let's have a look. We'll zoom this back out. It's trying to get the hang of it a little bit, but it's still a bit hard when you rotate it. But yeah, look at that. Lungs, artery. We destroyed it. So it was a good shot. 142 metres. 243 win. It was a little high on the lungs there though, you can see, but it was good. Just trying to rotate it and see the antlers. But as you can see, it was a nice shot. I knew I didn't miss it. I thought I did though, to be honest. I wasn't sure. I thought we'd messed it up, and Ron was going to go cry after the video for messing it up. But no, we got him. So we got a monster mule deer. Hopefully we can see how he rates as a trophy, because that's got to be up there. It's massive. That's better. Like, so if we zoom out and do like a side thing, yeah, look, you can see it a lot better like that. Remember, this is brand new art, right? So there's going to be tweaks, fixes, you know what I mean? This is not even live yet. So I'm on sort of like a beta version. There you go. Shot was good. Let's have a look at this. Overview. Right, this is what we wanted. I didn't even know about this. So there's something else we learned. I'm going to go male mature. Trophy rating. So look, it is right up there. So that is massive. Massive monster mule deer. I'm buzzing about that. 39 minutes. So yeah, we spent a while trying to get him. There you go. All the details. It tells you about the hunt, the weight, and the trophy. So that's its score. Look. So length of main beam, length of bifurcated tines, length of typical points, spread of main beam, spread of luricated tines. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, 434 monster mule deer. We've got one. So I'm going to taxidermise that. What do you think? I'm so happy about that. Oh, we got achievement for that as well. Look, can't quite see that on the screen, but I'm so happy. So it turned out, it started out as a bit of a roller coaster ride, this hunt, but I'm so happy we got a monster mule deer. Look, it's 8:05, and we've learnt some more. Let's go to the Encyclopedia, because we'll unlock some of the stuff in the mule deer. So these are encyclopedias of the species, which you unlock from gathering data, explain to you about the species you're hunting, where to find them, the hunting tier, level 5, the recommended hit energy, the life cycle, their need zone times, very detailed, and it does all add to the experience of hunting them. Also the animal weight, so you know what to look for. As you can see there, the age of the young, 1 to 3 years, adult 4 to 6, the mature males like we're after 7 to 12 years old. So they're quite old, the upper scoring trophy animals, up to 200 kilo in weight. That's a big old mule deer. So it tells you all about their body variations, primary habitats, where to hunt them, grassland, lowland forest, secondary habitats, highland forest, trophy type. Very detailed, and I'm glad you've gone to this effort to put all this in, because it all adds to the detail of the gameplay, and a lot of players will want to see this. So there you go, very happy. I was wondering what to do today in this video, and as you can see, it's turned out really well. So 460 to 500 is like the max scoring trophy mule deer. So we was in the ballpark, and I'm very happy we've nailed that one. I thought we'd lost him for a minute, and I bet you did as well, but happily we did get him. So we ended up with a monster mule deer on this hunt. We've unlocked some of the map. I think what we'll do now is I'm going to fast travel back to the cabin. I'm going to try and taxidermise him. Now the thing with this is, I don't know if we can, because I don't know how much it costs. 774 in cash. I haven't got much money, so we might not be able to taxidermise him, but at least we can have a look at it and see if we can. But I want to show you this with a map. I was talking about this before, but we hadn't unlocked much, but now we have unlocked quite a bit. So what I'm going to show you is when you zoom right in, look what happens. It goes 3D. So you can see all the height of the mountains and the valleys, the river. That's a really good touch. That is a really good touch, I like that. I could have just left it flat, but no, 3D, you can see the height. Very nice touch there, Dad. So let's fast travel to the cabin. Here we are, as the moon's coming out. Getting to dusk, it's looking nice. Cabin's all lit up. Now I've got to work out how to do this, because I've never done it before. But we're going to try and taxidermise this mule deer we've just got. Now there's one already in here. Get the light on. But he's a bit of a wonky one. I think it's just like there, maybe from someone else, I don't know. But look at this. Looks like it's got one big antler and one's broken off or something. Maybe it's fighting or rutting or something. I don't know how that's happened. Or it's just like an abnormality. But it's kind of cool to see that. I wonder if there is that out there. Do you know what I mean? Different size antlers, broken antlers. That would be cool. I wonder if there's non-typicals as well. So many things to discover. Kind of bewildering. I don't know even where I'm going. Right. So we need to try and taxidermise this mule deer. Hollywood's father. Maybe that's something to do with the story missions, I don't know. But when you click on a trophy stand, it tells you what you can do. But no, I'm not going to leave that there. We're just going to try and find... Well, I need to change the time really, because I want to show you in daytime. When you do the story and operate things, you come to this laptop. So we need to change the time. How do we do that? I don't even know. Like I say, I'm showing you exactly how you do it. How do we do it? I can just imagine people like, no, you do it like this. I was like, I don't know. Right. Well, there's a mount. Let's have a look. So on this one, look, you can do multi-mounts. So these are some of the multi-mounts you can put on here. So we've got quite a few multi-mounts you can add, and on different various trophy mounts you can do different things. Ooh, look at that. It'll be interesting to get our trophies and get some of these. But we can put them on here. So sort of like Quarter Wild, you can do certain trophies on certain trophy mounts, which makes sense. Right, we need to find one we can stick him on, but I need to change the time because I want to do it in daylight so you can see him properly. And I'm not... So, we go to the bed. Makes sense? Right, so how do we do this? So we need to change the resting time. course, someone's ringing my mobile. 1 second. It's always the same, man. Just going to wait outside a second and try text and reply while I do this. Is quite important. So I need to just do this a second. 1 sec. I didn't want to edit it. So imagine if I'd done the whole video and I'll edit it like you did say you were going to edit it, Rod. Right, that's how it's sent. Right. So, let's get back to changing this time. So, go to the bed. Change the time. We'll do it to like midday or something. The light should be good then. That'll do. Click that. So there's no cost for that, which is good because I've got no money. Well, that's better. Right, let's see if we can put our monster mule down a man. But there you go. Look, right antlers looks like it's snapped off, which will be interesting. I wonder, people have been mentioning this about him maybe fighting, but I think it's the wrong season for that. It would be interesting to see though. But which mount was it? Was it this one? Yeah, right. So here we go. So see if we can stick him on. Mule deer calm. As you can see, multiple different trophy mounts. Yeah, let's select him. Hold that down. Oh, wow, we haven't got enough. We need 1700, and I've only got 774. So we can't do it. We'll have to do it as soon as we've got some money. But at least we've got a monster trophy mule deer in this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a lot of fun. It has been a roller coaster ride, and we're only just starting on Way of the Hunter. Remember, it releases on August the 16th. It's got a big thumbs up from me already, and the more I play it, the more I like it. I really am enjoying it. So great one to the 9 Rock Games devs. You've done well. And THQ Nordic, thanks for this. So I'm Ron McTube. I hope you enjoyed this video for Way of the Hunter. We've got a monster mule deer. It took a while, but I've really enjoyed the video. So please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Hope you enjoyed the video and get ready for the next Way of the Hunter video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.